Yo, welcome to ADGUniverse right here on ADG by Sports Games Network. It's been a long time, but we are here and the show is continuing on. Penta versus Drew McIntyre in the main event, which is also a King of the Ring matchup. Looking forward to this one. It's going to be something else. Yes, the King in the Ring, King and Queen of the Ring tournament will be continuing. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the show. Just want to show you what's going down in the main event. Brock Lesnar and Xavier Woods also tonight in a matchup. Seth freaking Rollins and John Cena are going to be going face to face. Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer, they've been getting it on in WWE, and tonight right here in ADGUniverse as well for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Goldberg versus Bronson Reed and Asuka versus Naomi to kick off the show. So without a doubt, let's get this thing rolling. Yeah. Now, I know I promised a lot of things for the show. I'm not sure if all the edits and bells and whistles will be here tonight, but I just wanted to make sure that the show, you know, was going on, that the show was happening, you know, more so than anything else. I feel like that needs to happen. So we are here, and I think that's the most important thing, making the history, making these matches happen. Most of all, my stories are always told in the story, you know, in the commentary lines itself. So here we go. I'm a little scared, just to be honest, because I've been doing nothing but my faction shows. But here we are for ADGUniverse, and it is going down. Asuka, one half of the tag team champions. The other champion, if you watch WWE, is going to be kind of ironic, especially at the current times, but she's a tag team champion with Io here in ADGUniverse. So she's stepping out here tonight in solo competition for our first match of the night for the King and Queen of the Ring. Now, I did take some time and the liberty to make sure that we have a page where you guys can see the tournament brackets as they come available. And the link will be in the description below. It will take you to challonge.com and you can see the tournament as it unfolds. Not much information because technically we haven't had many people qualify. We had a lot of women qualify, definitely not many men. So we're gonna have more men qualify here tonight. More men qualifying matches. So some shockers, most of all, was the fact that AJ Lee lost her match. Okay, AJ Lee lost her match. I'm still shocked about that, but it is what it is. You know, these things happen. These things happen. But the person that she lost against is more so the shocker, and that was Kiana James. Naomi set for action here tonight. Now I'm telling you right now, Naomi has been a big presence here in ADGUniverse. Came so close to winning the ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network Championship from my girl Rhea Ripley. And by the way, Rhea Ripley will be defending her title next week here on the show. But I want to make sure I get more King and Queen of the Ring, you know, qualifiers going. In fact, you may see Raw superstars on NXT, SmackDown superstars on NXT as we continue to get our qualifiers ready for the tournament. We not only feeling the glow for Naomi, but you need to proceed with caution. I hope Asuka knows this here tonight. The road has not been easy for Naomi though. She's been faced with a lot of challenges and she came so close so many times. I don't know what a loss is going to do to her here tonight. Didn't mean to go on the other camera. I do apologize. All right, here we go. Look at this though. Asuka looking pretty good, but you cannot ever count out Asuka. As she says, she is, you know, she's the Empress of Tomorrow, and no one is ready for Asuka. Multiple stumps here. Like I said, I'm kind of scared about calling the competition here tonight, calling the action, because I haven't did it in a while. I may forget the name of some moves. I do apologize in advance, but I'm gonna call this thing the best way I can. And for Asuka, even though she's here in this tournament tonight, she can take a little slight breather from defending that championship. But you got to think, someone is next in line. Someone is sitting in the back thinking that they want to, you know, get between Asuka and EO. They want to cause those same problems that we see maybe in WWE right here in ADGUniverse and get those titles off of them. And it could possibly happen. It could possibly happen. I also would like to see Kairi Sane in the King and Queen of the Ring. Let me know below if you would like to see her or anybody. If you have any suggestions, if not, I am strictly going by the power rankings, but you guys can help me decide who else belongs in the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments for ADGUniverse. The cover here by Asuka. Asuka going back and forth here. But the control by Asuka, it's like Naomi is in her head. Are the losses starting to get to Naomi? As Naomi lost her footing, she's lost her vision in the ring, per se. And speaking of the vision for the first time ever here tonight, Paul Heyman alongside Bron Breakker will be accompanying Bronson Reed to the ring here tonight for a match versus Goldberg, returning for the first time in like forever for King and Queen of the Ring. Oh, look at it. See Naomi once again off her game a little bit. She misjudged her her springboard there and kind of overdid it. But she is trying to come back here. Now's the chance. Naomi on a basement drop kick. And now Naomi working the arms here. Oh, she's trying to feel it. She's trying to get it from the ADGUniverse. She's trying to feel it here. Naomi going up top. And yes, breaking the fourth wall. I did make that logo a little smaller just now. Don't forget, ADGUniverse always have a post show where we do break down the action a little bit more. It's also a good place to go if you don't have time to watch the entire show and you just want to break down on what went on and what happened. It's also a great way to get things in order. Plus, if I do bookmarks, you can always go. The bookmarks are made in a way where you can guys just catch the replays and the results of the matches if you want to do that. So you may miss some story elements by doing that. But I do understand, like, sometimes no one has time. This is why I was at one point saying that I was going to edit and highlight. But right now, life is so busy. The gaming industry is so busy, man. The games that are being dropped are crazy. So my time for editing has been cut down. And an edit of this nature could take, 20-30 minutes of time, which can be used for something else. Oh man, Asuka though, still in control. This has been a great matchup. It's been pretty much Asuka. Good God Almighty, I don't think Naomi can take much more. But this would be a big win for Asuka and show everybody just how good Asuka is once again when it comes to solo competition. Into the cover after the elbow drop. And Naomi still showing that heart and determination, looking to keep in this thing, looking to stay in it to win it here, right here for ADGUniverse. But now Asuka's like, no, you're gonna tap. And here we go with the Asuka with the Asuka arm lock here. That chicken wing is just too much, and now Naomi has lost once again. Asuka advances in the tournament. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna move that King Queen logo a little around too for this so it fit a little bit better. But man, quite the win. Quite the win. Asuka continues to impress here this season. We could, like I said, she could be the one. She could be the one to win the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle here. This is a big win, probably one of the most major wins for the women outside of Jade on SmackDown defeating the United States champion, and that should have been a matchup for the title. And that may happen as well soon, where I give Jade a matchup for the title. She deserves it. That's why we're doing things the way we're doing it later on tonight when it comes to Drew McIntyre's matchup. All right, Goldberg versus Bronson Reed is next. I know you're thinking, why is the Vision here at ringside? Why didn't I ban them here at ringside? You know, Paul said I didn't have any reason to ban any reason to ban them because they have done nothing this season, and anything else would be predatory or straight up harassment, he told me. So it is what it is. They're here at ringside tonight. There's nothing I could do about it. I had no reason to not allow them here at ringside here tonight. But if it continues, if anything happens here tonight, then I will be in reason to do so. And here we are, Goldberg returning to the ring for ADGUniverse. This is gonna be insane. Goldberg and Bronzilla, this is a matchup of epic proportions. This is pay-per-view quality. This is WrestleMania quality. And you're seeing it right here tonight for ADGUniverse and Raw. Oh yeah.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 285 pounds, Goldberg.
I do apologize, we had some echoing in this video. Also, just a heads up and a reminder, I do this in every video, I know, but I can't help it. It has to be done because sometimes there are new people on the channel and they just don't know. So if there's any spots where, you know, music is muted, it's because of copyright, and it usually happens definitely between matches when I'm breaking down cards, or you know, I'm on the card screen. It definitely happens there just because there's no crowd, especially when I don't edit. Though I want to edit as much as possible, tonight definitely probably be a time that I edit. And here he comes, Big Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman and Bron.
330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
This will be a major step for Bronson Reed here in ADGUniverse. Reedzilla. By the look on his face, it seems like he's ready for Goldberg. We're about to find out. Will he advance or will he be next? Oh man, already these big monsters are locking up. And Bronson Reed just throws over Goldberg. Because you gotta put in the age factor here. You got a young Bronson Reed. You got an older Goldberg here. I know he wants to prove he still has what it takes and have one more, at least one more run in here in ADGUniverse. But right now, I just don't know. Is he capable enough for this man? Okay, showing that he still got that sprint, launches the big man Bronson Reed, and now getting a little room, running in with the knee here into the corner. And Goldberg doing pretty good so far. And I think Bron Breakker realizes that. Doesn't like it, not one bit. Goldberg launching from the top rope with the shoulder tackle. Something fly. A flying shoulder tackle from Goldberg. Wasn't enough to get the cover though, but he had to try. You know, Goldberg never works by the hour. He goes in there. He tries to get it done right off the bat. Spear, jackhammer. I'm coming home to my family. I'm coming home to my son. And now, working the working the legs here is Goldberg. Our second match for King and Queen of the Ring here tonight. More matches for the men as we look to have more men qualify. As we begin on SmackDown, it was mostly women matches. Tonight we look to have more men matches. And that one at the end is a banger as we have changed the rules. The Intercontinental Championship on the line as Drew McIntyre will face off against Penta. That matchup is done by the power rankings. Penta was pretty high. Gunther was right in there. Gunther was one step away from getting that opportunity tonight against Drew McIntyre. So now he's looking for a tsunami. Connecting on Goldberg. Did that do it? No, it didn't do it. Reed might have to do 2 or 3 tsunamis to take the legendary Goldberg down. Off the ropes. And that's the thing about Bronson Reed. He moves and manages. You wouldn't think other people. Oh, he didn't have enough time. You gotta think he was going for it again. Going for that tsunami again. Look at this. They are getting involved now. They are getting involved with the ref's on. And she's putting the turnbuckle back on. Good officiating there by Jessica Carr. The Irish whip here by Bronson. Will he go up again for another tsunami? Well, this time he just uses the body. Standing sit down senton there. You gotta think right now that the body, the ribs of Goldberg are hurting pretty bad here, but he's managed to counter there. Actually using those ribs, you got ones that hurt him a little bit there. But it seems like he's still got it. Here we go with an Oklahoma power slam. AKA just an Oklahoma slam if you score the next. In the head here. Is Goldberg going? Oh, nope. He's going for a gut wrench suplex. And now Goldberg. Is he looking for that jackhammer? I think he is. Can he finish Big Bronson right here in advance? And the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Into the cover, Goldberg. And Goldberg advances. We told you it was going to be quite the night. We told you it was going to be something else. This King and Queen of Ring tournament that we're looking in for to make a big statement for ADGUniverse. Because, like I said, we've been on hiatus for so long. Not just this year in between the season episodes. I'm talking about period. As we didn't have any seasons done. But this year, I am definitely looking to do the season. Even if I had to cut it short and cut the schedule up a little bit, we're gonna have it. We're gonna make it done. We're gonna get it done, you know what I mean? So here we go, Goldberg with the jackhammer slammer. Jackhammer slammer, what am I saying? The jackhammer, the jackhammer slam.
Here is your winner,
I told you, that's why I was nervous, man. I was nervous starting this competition tonight, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. And if you ain't did so already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah. We're going to take a break from King and Queen of the Ring because something else is about to come up. Wait a minute. Actually, I think we got another matchup before we take a break from King and Queen of the Ring. Yes, we do. We got the Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer match next. These two have gotten each other's way in the WWE. And now it is happening here in ADGUniverse. Only one of them will advance. One of them back of the line. Who will advance to King and Queen Ring tournament. This tournament is so important. It's so important to the rankings of the division. So important. But here we go. Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer. I can't choose, man. I love them both. I love them both. Nikki say I can look, but I can't touch. Why you gotta be like that, Nikki? Give me a second away from ringside. I'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella. And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer is definitely capable of beating Nikki Bella. Now, I know we haven't seen her this season really, but she is very capable. This is going to be a great matchup. I can guarantee you that. Could be the matchup of the night. Also in the comment section below, after you watch the show, and let me know what you thought was the match of the night. Who you looking forward to the most? Who you're a fan of the most out of what you've seen here on Raw? And yeah, keep this thing rolling. Qualifying matchup for King and Queen of the Ring. It is going down. Nikki Bella looking ready to go. And I'm going to give a shout out to 2K for actually updating Nikki Bella. I've been using her so much. I've been so happy with her since the update. Nikki Bella, one of my favorites. I know a lot of people hate Nikki Bella. A lot of people put a lot of shade on Nikki Bella because they think she's just a pretty face. But maybe at the very beginning Nikki was that way. But during that last run when Nikki had the title, she was doing big things. Her matches between her and Charlotte and Paige and more was some of the greatest matches during that period. And now Nikki Bella with a shoulder tackle into the corner. So yeah, I feel like a lot of it just stupid hate and people living in the past, just like they did with EU. And now the lockup. Waving to my son who just stepped in at ringside. No, he doesn't. Yes, he had to buy a ticket just like Shane McMahon did on Raw. And now, the body slam. Like, man, you didn't invite him? No, I didn't invite him. He should be at ringside, front row. Nah, I didn't think he was going to make it. He had work. And now, the only thing. Actually, the funny thing, like, I am late in the evening recording this, just to be honest, just I'm breaking the fourth wall again. It was supposed to be, this show was supposed to be up even before that, but as usual, I stay sick, I stay tired. The chronic fatigue slowing me down from getting it done. Nikki Bella, though, seems to be mostly in control of this matchup. Stephanie Vaquer, though, is one tough cookie. She's shown us throughout her professional wrestling career, CML and more, that she knows how to get it done. And, you know, you got to think also that lucha style may be something that Nikki Bella is not used to, that she'll have to deal with here tonight. The cover after the snake eyes, only a 1 count, which I kind of knew it was probably going to be a 1 count here. Very happy to have Nikki Bella and more join us for King and Queen of the Ring here tonight. I told you we're going to have something special, and so far it's been a very special return. The slaps and the punches for Nikki Bella. And now what she's going to do, just attacking the back and everything. Maybe, and now just styling with the sit-ups on the back. You see, and those are the maneuvers and the things that I was talking about with Nikki Bella, man. She gets it done, and I just don't understand the hate. But people be hating just to be hating. People be hating just to follow the flock, to be a sheep, just to follow wherever the rest of the cows are grazing. And then, oh man, I thought Stephanie was about to do something there. And look at Nikki feeling herself. And Nikki does what I thought Stephanie was gonna do. Something fly right through the ring ropes. The Bella Buster, and you gotta think right now, this is Nikki Bella's ball game. A Bella Buster on the outside, but how in the world did Stephanie Vaquer counter that, man? How did she do it? Attacking the leg, and that leg drop right there across the neck a little bit. You know, Nikki Bella suffered some neck injuries, and it looked like Stephanie trying to take advantage of that right now to mount her comeback. You got to think, like I said, this is King and Queen of the Ring, and a big moment for this division. This King and Queen of the Ring tournament is going to shake up who's who when it comes to the women who reigns claim to any of the title. Speaking of which, the Intercontinental Champion Dakota Kai will be in action in the King and Queen tournament. I'm not sure against who. If you have any ideas, you can tell me below. They're going to Rack Attack 2.0, and that's got to be it. That's got to be it. Stephanie is down and out, I believe. Nikki Bella wins. Nikki Bella has advanced as well here tonight. Some great highlights here from Nikki Bella as well. Hate if you want. Like I said, I like them both. Both of them incredible athletes here. You see Stephanie doing her thing right there, trying to mount that comeback. But I think Nikki just got the advantage early on, and the damage was done after she hit this rack attack. That was it. No more room, no more time for Stephanie back here.
Here is your winner, Nikki Bella.
All right. For the one time and the only time tonight, we're taking a break from the King and Queen of the Ring. Seth freaking Rollins, John Cena. Earlier today, I posted on the channel just to remind you guys that John Cena defeated Seth Rollins at SummerSlam in the cross promotional, matchup for the ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network Championship. And I don't think Seth really likes that, but at the same token, that means John Cena has a right to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. What's going to happen here tonight? We're about to find out as Seth freaking Rollins and John Cena go face to face. The thing is, I did tell Seth that John wants the match. Seth tells me that John doesn't deserve the match, even though he won that. It was a fluke. There was many other people getting in his way in that matchup, such as guys like Cody Rhodes and Gunther, who's been gunning for his championship, that did everything in their power to make sure that he lost his other title. And, you know, maybe they did. It's kind of odd seeing him without two titles right now. But
making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 200.
I'm getting the memo here tonight that Seth said he'll take him on here tonight in a non-title matchup. I'm getting word from the 2K board of directors. See, I hate when the 2K board of directors get in my business and then I don't even know what's going on. So we got a champion versus champion matchup going down right now. I do like what Seth's doing here, but I don't know what he's trying to do. It's like he pulling a page from Roman, like Roman did a couple of weeks ago with Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. Trying to make sure that Cody didn't add a step to the back of the line, but you know, Cody's back in the line now, as we've seen on SmackDown this past week. But tonight, a non-title matchup between that's what I think we're gonna have here. Seth talking about John Cena last time should have been now and before now, but maybe it will be right now. So here we go. The never seen 17. And now the ADG Rousey Sports Games Network Men's Champion.
Weighing in at 251 pounds, the Wrestling Men's Champion, John.
The greatest of all time, baby. Is it disrespectful that he's wearing the title backwards, though? Some will say it is. Chris Cross probably would say, you know what, that's kind of tight. Yeah, if you don't know who Chris Cross is, then you, maybe you're kind of young, but it is what it is. Chris Cross will make you wanna. The last time is now. Seth just said, Cena time, last time should have been now. Should have been over by now. And that maybe tonight will be Cena's last time, and he's looking to make Cena go to the back of the line. Was it a fluke? Was John Cena's win at SummerSlam a fluke? Don't forget we had the WWE crossover since some time, and that's when the ADG Rousey Sports Games Network Championship is defended. We could have a special Saturday Night Main Event crossover. We could have a special Survivor Series crossover. You never know when they may happen. And the funny thing, this matchup tonight is not for either one of the titles. This is just for a chance. But you got to think, if Seth win here tonight, he's going to be asking for a chance of getting his title back. The fans here singing Seth Rollins' song. And do you blame him? It's a very catchy song. John Cena and Seth freaking Rollins. We talk about some of the matches we had here tonight. Bronson, Reed, and Goldberg. You know, it's, you know, Asuka and Naomi. It's been like WrestleMania right here on Raw. But when you think about it, professional wrestling today is full of big names. Big names that get it done night after night. And just sometimes they headline on some of the biggest stages of sports entertainment. Not just WrestleMania, but the Bad Bloods, the SummerSlams, the Survivor Series, the TLCs, the Money in the Banks, and so on and so on. And John Cena already setting up here. Thought he was gonna go for the AA. Shoulder tackle from Big Match John Cena here. And if Seth doesn't win here, he has no claim to say that John Cena doesn't deserve a shot at his title. This is a one-on-one matchup. There's no Cody, there's no Gunther, there's no CM Punk getting in his way. If he doesn't win here, it's all on his own. It's his own, on his own accord. And I'm not trying to shut down Seth Rollins and his skills. Y'all know I was penning for Seth Rollins for months, and I still am. It's a pleasure to see these two in the ring right now, gunning for gold, gunning to be the best of the best. To make their mark in the playbooks for ADGUniverse, and there goes that vintage classic knee of Seth freaking Rollins. Something fly from my man, Mr. freaking Rollins. And this could be, oh man, maybe Seth is right. Maybe John Cena got lucky. The pedigree, oh no. It's not over yet. Not over yet. You know what you gotta do, Seth. You know what you gotta do. And he's setting up for it. Curve stomp, now that's probably it. There's no way even John Cena's kicking out of that. Not after everything else he's taking here tonight. Oh, what the crap? How in the world is John Cena doing this? And then he rolls out of the ring just to avoid danger again. This is crazy. How is John Cena doing this? I know what y'all thinking. Because he's super Cena. And he might be Super Cena. I'm gonna be honest, Super Cena is real. It's a real thing, baby. And like Super Cena show here tonight, not Clark Kent. And now the Phoenix Splash from Rollins. Can he get the cover here? Can he get the cover? Well, Rollins gonna go for something else. And now he's just working the abdomen and the body of John Cena. John Cena with a running clothesline. I don't know how John Cena's still in it. And now Cena! Cena with the stunner. The springboard stunner from John Cena. Oh my God. Cena can still win this. Cena now with the AA. Or the FU if you're nasty. John Cena has just proved his claim that he deserves to take on Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Men's Championship. There's no doubt about it anymore. John Cena has made his statement. John Cena could be the next two-title holder if he still has the championship between them. Remember, John Cena's also in the King and Queen of the Ring. He could have more titles. That's the crazy thing about this King and Queen of the Ring. You can have so many titles when it's done. Even if Xavier Woods had the opportunity, if he can get through Brock Lesnar, which is going to be quite impossible, but if he can do that, if he can get through Brock Lesnar here tonight, he would have two titles, or a chance at two titles, because him and Coffee also claim the #1 contendership to the War Raiders tag team titles. Here tonight, he's doing the one-on-one thing versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know if he's happy about that or not. No one's here at ringside. I have a reason now that I can make sure that everything goes smoothly for the rest of the night, even though Paul Heyman and them do not really matter in the long run, but it is what it is. All right, our next matchup for King and Queen of the Ring is next. Brock Lesnar and Xavier Woods in action.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Guys, I hate to do this in Brock Lesnar's interest, but I need to delete something. I know this happens a lot. All right, I need to make sure I delete something real quick. It may cause a skip in the production, in the video. But yeah, it's going down. Somebody says David Woods is about to go to his demise here in this matchup. And there's no way in the world that he will survive, that he might even die in this matchup. I say on any given day, if somebody has their best day, is capable of winning on that day, if you know what I mean. What did he just say? Let me say it again. I think that anybody on their best day is capable of winning on that said day. And that's just it. But is today that day where Xavier Woods had his best day? That is the only question. Man, chanting Suplex City because they figure it's over. They figure it's over already. But we don't know that. We don't know that it's over already. But give it up for Xavier Woods. He's in there right now, fighting, going toe to toe with the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Lockups and more lockups. Oh my God. When you think about some of the people that have now qualified for the men, John Cena, you look at Goldberg as well, and you know, we got 2 more qualifiers for the men here tonight. If you wasn't excited for the men's tournament, maybe you should be now. Look at Brock Lesnar after that suplex, just smacking his hands. He was feeling it here. And right about now, we could be entering Suplex City. Shoulder blocks into the corner. This has gotten maybe a little out of hand here. Just maybe just a little out of hand. I don't know. Oh man. Something super from the beast incarnate. Here we go. Something superplex, overhead superplex from Brock Lesnar. Right now, Brock is putting on his shoulder, follows Xavier Woods outside, and Xavier now trying to fight back the wheelbarrow face buster. Can you imagine Xavier Woods if he wins here tonight? It'll be a bigger upset. Is it a bigger upset than Kiana beating AJ Lee? I would say so. Some may not say so, but look at Xavier feeling himself. And somebody that loves Xavier Woods in the crowd. Oh man, look at Xavier go here. So this would be that best night I told you that Xavier Woods might be having. No. Brock Lesnar, you took too long there going up top. High risk maneuver. Proved to be exactly what it is. A high risk maneuver. Brock Lesnar with the fallaway slam. He's just taking his time now. Like, you know, you want some more. You really think you got what it takes to beat the Beast Incarnate? Show me what you got. And now, oh, could he have made a mistake here? Could Brock made a mistake? Wrestle next week. And now elbows from Xavier Woods. Xavier's gonna do a springboard again. Springboard splash. You gotta think that was part of his game plan, utilizing the high risk maneuvers. And now the leg drop into the cover. Can we get an upset here? Xavier Woods, what he? Now don't forget, Xavier won the King of the Ring one time before in WWE. Can he do it here? Xavier's, here we go. Oh, he went for in the woods, but he gets caught up. Brock Lesnar with the military press, and now Brock's done playing into the cover after the military press slam. But Xavier was impressive here tonight. Like I said, he was at the top of the rankings after his performance. And I'm not talking about top 10. I'm talking like top 3. He may have dropped now, but you know, after Suplex City, but it's good. It's over. But an impressive performance from Xavier Woods. I can see why he's at the top of the power rankings right now. And you know, he didn't win here tonight. Maybe him and Coffee will have better success with getting those tag titles in a couple weeks from the War Raiders. Brock Lesnar advances, and we could see Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg again. Brock Lesnar versus Cena. Who knows at this point? But we got some big time names in this King and Queen of the Ring for the men's side. So much Suplex City. You got to think eventually something's going to give, and it did there. Let's get over to Jesse Carr once again, calling all this great action tonight, making things go fair and square. All right, we have come to our main event, the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Now, Penta, you may say he's not a star-studded. He's new to the WWE, but he is not new to professional wrestling. This man has brought his fame to WWE Pro Wrestling Arena, and tonight he has a big opportunity because of his placement in the power rankings. He has a shot at the Intercontinental Championship here tonight. So, good luck to this man as he's facing Mr. Claymore here tonight. This could also be Drew McIntyre's last night here on Raw, because we all know he belongs on SmackDown. Don't forget, we do got a post show. The post show will be kind of short and right to the point, but we will have a post show. The fans love Penta, man, and why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And I'm sure a majority of the people here tonight are hoping Penta brings home that championship and continues his journey in King and Queen of the Ring. Like we said, because of these situations, somebody could come out of this a double champion. It is the most important, the most star-studded King and Queen of the Ring ever for the WWE 2K25 season of ADGUniverse. I'm telling you, it is going down. In some ways, the matchup between Sammy and Drew McIntyre probably shouldn't happen due to the strength that Sammy and Drew both are now headed to SmackDown. We probably should have did a more open type thing, but because we promised the matchup ages ago, we said it was going to happen, and that's what happened. So here we go, Drew McIntyre defending his title. And the thing is, under these rules, the Intercontinental Championships could end up on SmackDown. It still could end up on SmackDown. The championship does look good around the waist of Drew McIntyre, but this could be his last night. But I don't know, man. You gotta think though, Drew is a warrior. A Scottish warrior. We talked about the fans being on Penta's side. You can hear them here tonight chanting, "Let's go Penta," at the start of this Intercontinental Championship matchup.
Introducing the challenger from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta! And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The atmosphere is set for our main event, where a spot in King of the Ring is on the line, as well as the Intercontinental Championship. We've seen Penta get it done in his debut. Would he get it done again here tonight and go 2-0 for the season of WWE 2K25? Penta now, look at, oh my God, look at that. Penta working that arm. You know what, Penta's gonna set up to snap that arm if he can, right out of the socket. of Drew McIntyre. These fans are gonna go crazy here tonight if Penta wins here, wins the Intercontinental Championship. We talked so much about how the season will be something else, that we will make history, that we will make the best matches, that we'll make every single match count as much as possible. This King and Queen Ring tournament is definitely doing just that. And technically every match counts, no matter how small it may seem at the current time, but every single win develops you. It develops your momentum. It develops your skills in that ring. We've seen it season after season in ADGUniverse. From the days of ADGUniverse X, we've seen the likes of Adam Cole, Finn Balor, X-Pac, and more make an incredible name for themselves just off of momentum. And look at this. Look at this. And now Penta looking to keep his momentum into the cover for the Intercontinental Championship. No. Just a one count there. But Penta has just been that superstar. And now gearing the crowd up for something else here. Oh, looking for the head scissors, but Drew McIntyre said enough is enough. Counters it straight into a powerbomb. That's not, like I said, Drew McIntyre is the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, he went for the running flying headbutt here. Oh, now another misplaced maneuver, this time by Penta. Drew catches him. Oh, man. Reverse atomic face buster. And you know, we talked about Penta being seasoned around the globe. Drew McIntyre is also that man. Left WWE, then went around the globe to make a name for himself, and he's back here in ADGUniverse here tonight for Raw, and another great moment is in store for us because of Drew McIntyre. Drew went for the haircut, and he went for the chop. Headbutt connected first, beating the chop into the cover. And Drew has won matches with that Glasgow kiss. Penta just gave this man a kiss, and now he's looking for a little more. Claymore, that is, into the cover. And Drew keeps the title. Penta did very good, but it wasn't enough. I mean, maybe he needs to go back to the drawing board a little bit. We can't say Penta isn't an incredible professional superstar, a great professional wrestler. We cannot say that he's not. Look at these maneuvers here. It just shows you just how good he is. But Drew McIntyre with that headbutt, but there to me was the turning point to turn everything around. And a guy like Drew McIntyre, it doesn't take much for him to put things away. And that Claymore, always giving more, always putting down more superstars with more precision, more strength, more striking power than many moves in the WWE and ADGUniverse. And it shows right there as Drew McIntyre keeps the gold here tonight.
Intercontinental Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. But don't forget, we got the post show. It's going to be a quick one, but we're going to break down all the action. We're going to take a look at the power rankings and more. Show you what's next to probably come for ADGUniverse Raw and all our individual shows. It's been a great one. Congratulations, Drew McIntyre. All right, guys, what a night it was here tonight. Drew McIntyre just winning the championship, well, keeping the championship. A great opportunity for Penta, but it just didn't happen for him. Brock Lesnar, also a great opportunity for Xavier Woods to, but Xavier here tonight, even though he lost, he proved something to me. It shows that he has what it takes for solo competition, lasting that long and doing that well versus Brock Lesnar. John Cena showed up after Seth freaking Rollins called this man out, said his time is beyond now. It should have been over by now. But John Cena showed up and told him, look, I beat you for the ADG Route Sports Games Network Championship when there was people there. I can beat you one-on-one. I took your challenge. Now you give me what I want. And that is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That matchup will happen. The question is when and where. It probably won't happen at King and Queen of the Ring. It will probably happen at another show. Nikki Bella, Stephanie Vaquer. What a matchup they had. Nikki Bella leading the charge. Some would say she was kind of very in charge of that matchup. But Nikki Bella advances. Also, before I talk about this matchup, remember the King and Queen of the Ring results will be on Challonge. There will be a link in the description so you can check out everyone, and all the, happenings as they come as we make out our tournament brackets. Asuka advanced here tonight, and what was a sad way to start off the show as Naomi takes another L. Naomi has come very close to winning things at the beginning of her Raw career. She thought it was going to be a big change for her, but it's proven to be a little harder than what she expected. And once again, she takes another L. Asuka advances. Asuka, someone who's also one half of the current women's tag team champions, showing that she has what it takes to get it done in singles competition. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue on just a little bit more, and we're gonna look at them power rankings, if you know what I mean. We're gonna look at them power rankings for Raw. I don't think these are the right ones currently. We're gonna go ahead and simulate. Yes, our next stop is NXT, where we may see some Raw and SmackDown superstars show up. But at the same token, I am also considering letting some NXT stars get involved. And this right here is, these brackets that you see could change. So just saying, it could change. So don't really pay attention to what you guys are seeing on the screen, because that show could completely change. Going in now to check out power rankings. Oh man, maybe they were the right ones. Seth freaking Rollins still at #1 despite his loss here tonight. Asuka gains the #2 spot. Xavier Woods at #3 despite his loss. Xavier Woods continues to, make a name for himself. Penta, despite his loss to WSGN and the 2K board of directors, are saying this man deserves the #4 spot still to this day. And Gunther right up on here. Rhea Ripley, the champ, at #6. Remember, Rhea Ripley is in line to take Bull Nakano in the future as soon as we have enough time to put that matchup on the card. Now, Bull Nakano won a big push battle royal weeks ago, technically months ago in our time when I break the fourth wall, but that matchup will happen as soon as possible. Carl Anderson is a, open superstar across all brands. He is at #7. #8, Naomi, who I think, despite everything that she has been through, she still deserves a spot at the top of the rankings. Then we got Dakota Kai at #9, who will be a part of King and Queen of Ring 2. Who her opponent will be, we don't know just yet. But also remember this: whoever she faces, it could be an NXT superstar. An NXT superstar could get a shot at the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, and that's crazy, but it could happen. And #10, Lyra Valkyria, who will probably also get a shot in the King and Queen of Ring tournament as well. So that's gonna do it for our post show. I am very ecstatic about the weeks to come and getting things back on track. I know I say this a lot, but prepare for more shows. Prepare for more shows. I'm not gonna say how often they are, but just prepare for more shows. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next show, next video. Thanks for watching ADGUniverse, the purest, realest wrestling simulation